EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they'll start by trying to reverse. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Bronco lead. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Incomplete from the contact.
These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series.
Okay, ready?
Second and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
Good
well
for
done.
the Seahawks. First down.
Give them 12 yards on that one.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the
So
jump.
from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
They'll go for a gain of
number
7.
10.
And it's second
It's a
down.
gain of 7. Brings
And
up
he's already
second
got
and
2 catches
3
on the opening
at
drive.
the
They know he's
42-yard
going to be a
line.
handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
60 Bobcat. 60. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Niner defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the
Seahawks will call
Seahawks.
on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over
Pretty
first
woeful
and
there,
10.
just 23
At their
yards
own
on the punt.
31-yard line.
And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
2 yards the
Love.
loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Part of their struggles
Brings up
last week was getting these negative
12
plays on first
at
and
the
second down.
29-yard
That's
line.
something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
first play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Get set, get set. Ready, up.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Up. Ready, team, watch out. Up.
Purdy now to throw. Pressure comes, he's taken down. Seahawk defense.
Derek Hall.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Pulled in at the 24. Found good room to run there.
The Seahawks take over at 1st and 10.
And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
First down
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it,
to Pat
they can't get caught
Fryermuth.
looking ahead to that couch
4
time.
yards on the
While
pickup.
they're playing this one,
2nd
they got
and
to take
6
care of business first.
at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Bronco leading. Let's go. 19 Lions. Hot, set, ready.
Looking to throw. As it complete to Jackson from Jigba. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. Good
It's
work
a gain
after
of
the catch,
23
getting down
yards.
23 and a
And the
first.
Seahawks
I
first
think when they
down.
look at their offense, they think to themselves,
It's a gain of
weapons
23
everywhere,
yards.
and they want to move the ball
First
around. They
down,
want to spread it to
Seattle.
different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
19 more yards.
The gain here to the previous
That's
play, and it's
another
better than 40
Seahawks
yards total.
First down.
Another nice play there.
gain
They've
of
gotten down
19
into the red
yards.
zone in no time at all.
And the
That's what this
Seahawks
offense
first
can do when
down.
they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for
60
1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 back. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and
The
that's
first down
complete.
pass.
It'll go
Caught by
down as a
number
gain of
12.
6.
A
And that'll bring
6-yard
up 2nd
pickup
down.
brings up 2nd
And I
and
think
4.
this is a route we'll see
at the
more of as
Niners'
this game
10-yard
goes
line.
on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
79 Broncos.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll look to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Pat Fryermuth.
Seahawks.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Jason Sanders
now
for the extra point.
And this will give the
kick
Seahawks
is
a
good.
7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. gets past
The
the
Niners
20
take
as
over
these guys
first
will
and
go
10
to work at the
at their own
21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Purdy's pass.
A good pickup
to
there,
number
18 yards as they get
A
closer
pickup
for
of
3rd
18
down.
yards.
When
It's
you're playing
now
a
3rd
quarterback
down.
with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Austin brings in the quick throw. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man to play.
A gain of 15 yards.
Big roll of the dice on
And the
4th and 1, but it pays off. They
down.
convert.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, what's up?
A give up the middle to right. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The Niners at 4 and 7 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18,
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Complete to Austin here over the middle.
Purdy's pass.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings
An
up second
ex-teammate used
and
to tell me all
7.
the time, I
On the
hate
Seahawks'
experienced
43-yard
quarterbacks
line.
because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll give this to Wright running right. Not much there.
Jalen Wright,
As
the
he's
ball
taken down
carrier.
at the 40.
Brought down by Ernest Jones.
Not much on that run, Charles.
It's a
No,
gain
that's
of 2.
exactly the way to
Brings
execute a
up
run
3rd
blitz
and
there.
5.
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Outside. Up.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll
It's a
wind
gain
up
of
moving the
20.
chains again as the tackle's
That's
going to be made at the Seahawks'
49er
20-yard line.
first down.
His first catch, and
First
it's a
and
pretty
10
big one.
at the
They get the
20-yard
conversion
line.
on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
They'll run on 1st and Wright.
Jalen Wright,
Job
the
there
ball
just to find
carrier.
his way back to the line of
Taken down
scrimmage.
at the 19-yard line. A
Luke
gain of a
Woolen in
yard.
on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Second and 9.
Outside. 18, watch out. Do not. Up.
They'll go again here at Wright. They'll follow up the first down 1-yard run
again,
with a
the
minimal
ball
gain of
carrier.
2.
Brought down
That
by
call makes
Ernest
sense
Jones.
because they've been throwing it well on
A
this
gain of
drive.
2.
And once again, they
Brings
showed
up
passing
3rd
formation,
and
showing
7.
the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Get set,
This is
get
3rd
set.
and 7.
18, watch out. Up.
Purdy out of throw off the play action. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Eddie Pinheiro on now.
on for the field goal.
From the left hash,
A
this from
34-yard
34.
attempt.
This is up and
The
good
kick
from
is
Pinheiro.
good.
And they are on
Makes
the
the
board.
score
It's still
3-7.
7-3.
49ers 3.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay
Eddie
with that.
Pinheiro
But let's
set
throw a
to
little
kick
credit to the
off.
defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he'll get it up across the 20
The
to the
Seahawks take
21-yard
over
line.
1st and 10. their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
He was brought down at the 26.
If you're a coach, you absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second and 5.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Trap 60.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Let's go. Panther 11. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger.
That's out to the left, flat and complete.
Gain of 15 yards.
Get this one across the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Down.
First down.
A nice throw by the rookie from Georgia. He's got his mates a first down here.
First down, Seahawks.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy, Buffalo 18. Go check. Hurt.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Intended for
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's second and 10.
Go! Ready, right?
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Pushing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting
a gain of 28 yards.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Seattle.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Viking 8.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Jackson Smith in
Some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a second and 10.
18 Rattler. 8. Here we go. Shot. 19. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
In the end zone.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Dragon 6, 79 Broncos. Oh, yeah, you got him. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Kennedy Lions. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Intended for Jackson Smith in Jigba.
The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right, the ball carrier.
And San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
34-yard line.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Up. 18. Up.
Play action. Now Purdy. Over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. What's up?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, the 49ers. Jalen Wright as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get
Eddie
the 2-for-1 situation. You try to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Good.
Big turnaround.
Mix the score. Niners 10.
Up and good.
Seahawks 7.
And the lead is now 10-7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
A feather in the cap for the Dakota, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too.
The Niners take over first and 10
guys aware of his ability to roll out
line.
And how to defend against it.
Eddie
So
Pinheiro
3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
His kick is no good.
Crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because
the ball
I thought
carrier.
the first half,
The tackle
it didn't
by
get it
Garrett
moving
Hall.
the way that they would like. They
No
had
gain on
success
the play.
throwing it.
Brings
But
up
I think these
second
first
and
couple
10
drives, they'll
at
want to
the
get those running backs
35-yard
going
line.
and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing here, Purdy. Throwing offside here, and it's complete.
A gain of 17
He'll be
yards.
taken down, but not before he
And
gets
the 49er
into territory.
first down.
2 catches in the first
First and
half. Now
10
he's
at
got
the
a third here,
48-yard
and it's good
line.
for a first. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Purdy bootlegging it. And he releases it.
Intended for Calvin Austin.
To
Incomplete.
give you an idea of how accurate he's
Devin
been throwing the football,
Witherspoon
we're in
on
the
the
second
coverage.
half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They go play action here. Purdy finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
Complete
14
to
yards, but not
Addison.
enough for the first down
A
due
gain
to the
of
previous
14
penalty.
yards. Brings
The
up
goal for any
3rd
offense
down.
versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain
And
of
the
4.
49er first
As an
down.
unbiased observer, I think it would have
First
been
and 10
interesting to
at
see
the
what they would have done
34-yard
if they
line.
hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great move by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of reading your block and making the play behind the line of scrimmage. But even better job studying the play before you have to try to defend it in the game.
Brings
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second
8.
down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another 49er.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
At the 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. Looking for a seam
Wright,
finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's
Derek
it.
Hall.
Officially,
It's
a
a
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This
At the
defense is just flat
18-yard
getting
line.
after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Here's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to number 80.
3 on the play.
It's a gain of 3.
And third and 8
Brings
now.
up third and 8.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. Purdy now to throw. And he's got his man in stride. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard
It's all
line.
pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Right. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at the 1.
Brought down
Given
just
3
shy
on the
of the
game
goal
there.
line.
Second
A
and
gain
goal.
of 3.
Well, they certainly
Brings
had
up
success
second
throwing the
and
ball
goal.
on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And they'll run again. And this time he's in the end zone for a 49er touchdown. the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your
Eddie
best
Pinheiro
blocker. You just see the head
lining up for
coach
the
right
extra
now.
point.
I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
The kick
Pinheiro's
is
extra point
good.
up and good.
Makes
And
the
his guys
score
will take a
Niners
10-point
17.
lead.
Seahawks 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of
The
the 30.
Seahawks take
right
over
at the
first
29.
and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
15 yards.
So just one play goes all the way to the Seahawks as they try again on first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Now back to throw. Hits him in stride.
A gain of 24
He
yards.
takes this one down almost all the
That's
way to the
another
30.
Seahawks
Back-to-back
first
receptions
down.
for him, and it's another
24
first
yard
down.
gain on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
And not liking the look, they'll change the play. Walker now on first and 10. He's going to be stopped cold behind the
He
line
was
of
taken down
scrimmage.
behind the line of
2
scrimmage.
yards the
A
loss,
loss
second
of
and
2.
12.
Brings up second
Another
and 12.
example right there how this
At the
defense really is
34-yard
winning
line.
the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Needing only 2 yards
That's
to
a
gain
gain of
first
10.
here.
Brings up third and 2.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
And this
His
is up
kick
and good to
is
make
good.
it a 17-14
Makes
game.
the score Niners 17. Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down
The
at the
Niners
28.
take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back,
The
I'm having
tackle
almost
by
a physical
Derek Hall.
reaction watching what's
The
happening
tackle
right
made
now.
back
But
at the
let's give
25-yard
credit where
line.
it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Purdy. He finds Austin complete.
Purdy's pass complete to Calvin Austin. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Get set.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in though. It's 4th down.
Incomplete.
And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he's able to get this one up to his 3rd.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
79 Broncos. Ready? 19, 18, 70 Rangers, go!
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
I got the
A
sense
gain of
the defense
5
created
brings
a little
up
momentum
2nd
for them
and
there,
5.
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Here comes 2nd down.
2. 18 Cardinal. 60
Looks like they'll move things around here. Off the middle of the run, it's Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amid striker. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, the faithful in full war here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
Panthers, Buffalo 8, 19 tight. 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
And here we are in the 4th quarter,
the
partner,
Seahawks
watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
A gain of
and you
13 yards.
This is where you need
First
a quarterback
down,
who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal.
Here we go.
1st and 10 here.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with second down.
Incomplete. Brings up
certainly not
second
the worst
and
thing.
10.
It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On the double.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's good for a Seahawks.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds,
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Watch your feet. Check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Hey, check that. Street. Trap 60. Trap 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be too high.
First down,
Incomplete.
To the sideline and
Limited time
incomplete.
left on the clock after that
It leads to
incompletion. So I
second
think
and
both
10.
sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A little more than 40 seconds to play.
Come
Now
on.
second and 10.
19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
A gain of
And
24
they do
yards.
get him down, but not before
That's
he's able to
another
slip it
Seahawks
inside the
first
5-yard
down.
line.
First
And
and
this is
goal,
obviously a
Seattle.
spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Okay, ready?
Now first and goal.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Tag. Bronco 8. 70 Race. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Extra
The
point
kick is
up
good.
and good by Sanders.
Makes the
And
score
it would appear,
Seahawks
barring some
21.
late heroics, they're going to get out of here
49ers
with a come-from-behind
17.
victory.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid
The
return.
Niners
Nearly
take
down
over
to the
first and
35.
10
They'll mark him down
at their
officially
own
at the 34.
34-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That is incomplete.
Purdy's pass intended for Jalen
Always
Wright.
talks about predictive
Incomplete.
history. He's got
It's
one of
now
their 2
second
touchdowns.
and
You can
10.
understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's second down.
Get set. Up.
Purdy with one final shot here. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Seahawks, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Get on!
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll have this pass the going out of bounds.
A gain of
Just
12
like that,
yards.
it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Chiefs.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit out! Sit out!
On the ground, this is Amarian. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson now. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Jackson's pass.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Look at this Patriots defense.
44-yard line.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll get this up to the 34. And a good lane opening up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
9 yards on the first down. Keeper at 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a
This
yard.
defense for the Pats, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's
well, there's
good
plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
1st and 10
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
15 yards.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready.
Take it on for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know
on for the point after.
Who the guy is on the field you got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
His kick is good.
And that
makes the
score
score
7-0.
Chiefs 7, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable.
The Patriots
not
take over 1st and
over the
10
back line of the end zone,
at their
so
own
that's going to be spotted
35-yard line.
up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Rip. Hey, no, here.
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Complete to Travion
See what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
It's 2nd and
based
inches
on our time with
at
them,
the 45-yard
this
line.
game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here goes that. Hey, crazy.
They'll throw with May. And he hits him in stride.
It's a gain of 11.
And he'll be taken down
And
across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Now an audible here into something else.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. They'll send this out to Henderson. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stop short of the 55.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
A carry here for Travion Henderson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And touchdown. Travion Henderson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle.
Ties the game
and we are tied at 7.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about
taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. And he will take it all the way for a Chiefs touchdown. DK Metcalf. That's career touchdown number 131. And it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Patriots 7.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get it.
There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
His kick
Extra
is
point
good.
splits the uprights.
That ties the game
at 14.
Andres Borregales to kick
This
off
one
for New
tied
England.
at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone
The Chiefs
for a
take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. But last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Loss.
Incredible
Brings
when
up
they do.
second and
you saw
20
the celebration.
at the 10-yard line.
Unbridled joy after that one.
It's on!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
DC, ready?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready? Sit hot! Ready? Sit hot!
From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there will be incomplete.
Intended for
He certainly thought he had a window to push that ball
Incomplete.
downfield, but as soon as he released the throw,
4th
the
down.
corner was there to slam that window shut.
Matt
On 4th down,
Ariza
the
in
Chiefs
punt
send out Matt
formation for the
Ariza to
Chiefs.
punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this drive will start in enemy
The
territory
Patriots
as that
take
gets
over
out of
1st
bounds
and
on
10
this side of the
at
50.
the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
What's that? 30, Chief. Shit. Torpedo.
To throw, it's May. And his throw is incomplete.
May's pass.
That's certainly
intended
good to
for
be a
number
play
80.
call where they were just trying to make
Incomplete.
second down, second
It's
and
second
short.
down and
I think
10.
they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What's that? Crazy. What's that? Crazy. It's 5.
To the air, May. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And
It's a
past the
gain of
35,
16
he'll be dropped a
yards.
yard or two shy of the
That's
30.
good for a Patriots.
This one good for a first down, and also that is catch
A
number
gain of
94
16
now
yards.
on the season.
First down, Patriots.
Crazy. What's that? It was crazy. 5.
Looking to throw, May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A gain of 27 more yards.
Catch and run.
That's
And the
another
Patriots will get a new
Patriots
set of downs.
first down. First and goal, New England.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Crazy. What's that?
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Patriots.
Great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the
Andres
Patriots have
Borregales
moved
on
out in
for the
front.
extra point.
Point
The
after
kick is
right
good.
down the middle. And it leads
Makes the
now
score Patriots
21-14.
21. Chiefs 14. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will not be returnable.
The
It's
Chiefs
out of the
take
back of
over
the end
first
zone
and
for
10
a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
This is certainly not a premium here.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
on the play.
And a Kansas City
I tell you what,
Chiefs.
when you're down on the
First
scoreboard,
down.
you've got to look to your stars.
First and 10
and
at
that's
the
what they do here to start
42-yard
the
line.
drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
T, ready? Let's go. 180. Sit hard. 180.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Watch the ship.
Sit hard.
And the big boys up front. They're going to
Jackson
stop him
on the
right
keeper.
at the line.
Brought down
No
right
gain
at
there
the
as he
line of
kept it
scrimmage.
himself at second
No
down.
gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Owen, ready? Sit on, hot. Ready? Finish shot. He's moving.
And this one goes
Jackson on
nowhere.
the keeper.
Losing yardage on the play back at the
Back at the
46.
46-yard line.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Owen, ready?
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Ready? Finish shot. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he takes this into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. DK Metcalf with a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The kicker
These two
on
teams
for
in
the
this
point
first half,
after.
it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores
ties the
together
game
and really bunch them up. And we have a
apiece.
tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Here goes that. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
Here's May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It's a gain of 11.
Bounds, but able to get it up
And
past
the
the
Patriots
45.
first down.
The drive starting with a first down,
and 10
11
at
yards
the
on that
46-yard
pickup.
line.
Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks and running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Torpedo. Torpedo. Omaha.
From the gun, it's May. Going middle, and it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be well started. Third and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third
Second quarter,
and
2
8.
minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 8.
Five. Now here's Rip. Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking right sideline, it's complete.
Mays pass, caught by number 12.
New England.
Touchdown, New England.
A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
Andy
And
Borregales
the
on for the
Patriots
extra
have
point.
taken the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Under Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one going to hop into
Chiefs
the
take
end zone,
over first
and it'll
10
come out to
at
the
their
20.
own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's go
We
now.
are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and at this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the total bus. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Both defenses back on their heels. This time Jackson will throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken away at the 46-yard line.
He was
Chiefs
tackled
now
at the
going to use the
46-yard
first of their
line.
timeouts.
A gain of 9
as they'll talk
brings
things
up
over
second
prior
and
to this
1.
upcoming second down play. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for DK
Well, they have that one snipped
Metcalf.
out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on
Brings
when you
up
got multiple
third down
defenders in
and
the area,
1.
and it winds up incomplete.
On a quick.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Quick, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Coleman has it here outside.
Jackson's
And he got
pass.
blown up. Losing
Complete to
yardage on the
number
play
81.
back at the 44.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll wind up
It's
losing a
4th
couple
down.
yards here on the play.
Matt
And that's going
Araiza
to
in
make
punt
it 4th
formation
down.
for the Chiefs.
Araiza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. 54 yards on the
Patriots
punt,
take over
12 on
first
the
and 10
return.
at their
And the
own
Pats will be back
13-yard
up deep
line.
to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked
First
as a
and 10 at the
27-yard
41-yard
pickup.
line.
And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to it. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the throw, wasn't too much that time. It's
Intended for number 12.
I know
Incomplete.
coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful
leads to
arm isn't the
second
number
and
1
10.
thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5, 5, 5.
They'll drop to throw. From left
A
side, it's
gain of
complete.
19 yards.
Now the Patriots
That's
going to
good
use
for
one of their
the Patriots.
timeouts.
First down.
As the clock will stop with 20
A gain of
seconds to go in the
19
first
yards.
half.
And the Patriot first down.
Crazy. Crazy. Terrible set. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
A gain of 21
and
more
he's going to
yards.
get this one down to the
That's
edge of the
another
red zone.
Patriots
Now
first
the Patriots
down.
will use the second
First
of their
and 10 at the
timeouts.
20-yard line.
So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Five. Terrible set. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Back to throw again. And this is called touchdown. Patriots.
Line number 10. Touchdown,
Great
New
play
England.
there. As the first half is winding down. And the
First
Patriots
quarter
would
is
extend
on 20
their
extra
lead
points.
here just before halftime. Extra
kick
point
is
right down
good.
the middle. And the
Makes
lead
the
now
score
stands at
Patriots
13.
34. Chiefs 21. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here.
The Chiefs
It's
take
a
over
touchback,
first and 10
and it'll come out
at their
to
own
the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Got his hand, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
A
And
gain
now
of
we get a late
41
timeout
yards on
as
the
it
play.
comes in the waning
And a
moments of
Kansas
quarter
City
number 2.
Chiefs.
When they've needed
First
a play this year,
down.
he's certainly been the guy to
First
deliver. And
and
as this
10
season
at
has
the
gone on,
39-yard
he's been
line.
awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get on.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for DK
Partner, they've been
Metcalf.
aggressive, airing it out
Incomplete.
all game long, and no
It's
better
now
evidence
second and
than those
10.
last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And this won't get there. Won't be
The kick
online
is
either.
no
It's
good.
no good. Off to the right, and the deficit will hold pat at 13. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working pretty well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They
It's
come
a
back
gain
out
of
with that
18.
lead.
absolutely.
And the
NFL coaches,
Patriots
we know they're professionals
first
in a lot
down.
of ways, but they had to like
A
what they
gain
saw
of
in that
18
first
on the
half.
play. First down, Patriots.
Hey, here we go, start. Ready, what's that?
On first down. It's Henderson. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Henderson, the Patriot ball carrier.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive
at the
front on reps
44-yard
like
line.
those. They were not
2
being
yards
moved up
on
the
the
line,
pickup.
kept their
It's
shoulders
2nd
square,
and 8.
and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Good.
Back.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, question now. Let me try to heat us up. Hey, five.
They'll look to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
On the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes that.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
14 yards.
A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. A lot of scoring in 31 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, five.
Looking now, it's
18
complete.
more yards.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
First down.
30.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Hey,
First down,
Angel.
New England.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
Intended
incomplete.
for Travion
I
Henderson.
think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be,
It's
in all
2nd down
honesty.
and 10.
He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Crazy. Hey, here goes that. Good flash, nasty. Crazy. 5. Crazy. Torpedo.
Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing here is May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Patriots.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to
The
pull away
Patriots
a little
will
bit.
line up
Things
for
looking
a
good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
conversion.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also dream back too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an
Keeps the
advantage.
score. Patriots 40. Chiefs 21. Andres Borregales to kick off for New
Following
England.
the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot
The
to
Chiefs
handle
take
as it
over
will skip
1st
through
and
the
10
end zone for a
at their own
touchback here.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
The ball carried by
Now, as you
number
mentioned,
39.
they're down a little bit bigger, but
He's
no
brought
time
down
for
at the
discouragement. Just got to
37-yard
get back
line.
to it, right?
A gain
Put
of
your
2.
shoulder against the
Brings
boulder
up
and start
2nd
pushing
and 8.
and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Second down and 8.
You. Right on.
Jackson. The Pats are going to get there.
Lamar Jackson sacked by Trenton
Simpson.
Simpson.
He just flew in there
An
to drop
8-yard
it.
loss on the play.
We've seen
It's
him
now
escape
3rd
similar
down.
situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City
defender, right?
Chiefs.
You know I'm going to do that.
Down.
I know. That's a tough situation for
First
him
and
as
10
I
at the
see it.
49-yard
But the truth of the
line.
matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Patriots 40, Chiefs 28.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And it's a short here, complete to his tight end.
To number 80.
From the 38 now. He's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. Ryan caught downfield by Watson. All the way in. Touchdown.
Complete to Christian Watson.
Touchdown,
New England.
62 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chiefs 28. Andy Borregales to kick
Following
off
the
for New
touchdown,
England.
Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
Gain on the play.
In addition,
Brings up
they need to save as much
2nd
time
and 10
so they can get 2
at the
more
20-yard
possessions.
line.
Second and 10.
180. Sit up.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson.
Jackson's pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
Metcalf.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9
A gain of
looming.
1. Brings
As a
up
defense, you're
3rd
more
down
balanced when you're in
and
zone
9.
coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson will try and do this himself. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Five. I keep it rolling.
And they'll shift things around.
Crazy. Five.
They're going to throw. May. Looking left side.
It's a complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and
I'll tell you
goal
what, a lot of
at
those
the
mid-range
9-yard
throws have
line.
been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Crazy. Here goes that. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
May's
A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and
goal.
goal.
The goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Five. Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. It's five. Crazy.
To the air, May. And this is caught.
May's pass complete to Christian Watson.
Christian
Watson.
Watson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it. And he's going to take it down. It's a set. And they
Keeps
foul
the score.
for two.
Patriots 53, Chiefs 28. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This going to be returned from the 2. And this return going to come
The
to a
Chiefs
quick
take over
end as
first
he is
and 10
belted at the end of that
at their
one.
own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Alpha, sit on.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They started out with a run by Hampton. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
It's a gain of 11.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
First and 10 as a
Actually, the
30-yard
game
line.
plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
On the keeper.
He'll get 8 on the
Tackle
keeper there.
made
It'll
at
be
the
second and a
38-yard
couple.
line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What is it? Sit on! What is it? What is it on? Sit on!
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Crazy! 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 Hey, five. Yeah, you're here you go. Hey, stay with him. Good flip.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's May. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not
It's a
before he
gain of
takes it
20.
inside the 40.
That's good for a
They have
Patriots.
a nice cushion.
First down.
They just want to pour it on right now.
First
Still throwing
and 10
the football.
at the
And I know my
39-yard
background
line.
says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
May's pass.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard
By
short.
number 10.
Nice pickup of 9
It's a gain of
yards on
9.
first down.
Brings up 2nd and a
They
yard.
like going to him in
At
the
the
slot.
30-yard
Catches another
line.
one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
What's that? Hey, what's up, combo? Crazy. Hey, five.
Back to throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
Patriots
12 yards
first
that
down.
time for number 12 as they move
First
the
and
chains.
10 at the 18-yard
They have
line.
been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Hey, what's up? Rick, on the ball. Hey, five.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Watson. Touchdown. 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Down the middle.
Makes the score Patriots 60. Chiefs 28. Andy
Following the
Borregales to
touchdown,
kick off for New
Borregales back
England.
out to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage
The
there by the
Chiefs
kick
take over
team to bring
first
that
and
return
10
to an abrupt
at their
halt.
own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build. On moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And some room to work. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Big time gain there by the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
A gain of 62 yards. Let's go. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, 100. Oh, 100.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game.
Patriots 60.
Needed a couple
36.
yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots.
The onside
That's
kick
why
is
you have your
recovered by
hands
New
team out there on
England.
the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
The Patriots sit there. Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Now they'll
and
change
5
things up.
at the 39-yard line.
And he's dropped just before the line to
Henderson,
gain.
ball carrier.
4-yard pickup leaves him
Brought
with
down
3rd
at the
and 1.
35-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to
That's a
think this
gain of
offensive
5.
line has got some smiles
Brings
on
up
its faces.
3rd
And I
and
know it
1.
sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
It's now
The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
complete to Christian Watson.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Charles,
Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful.
To kick off for
and
New
often
England.
leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for a touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD, and well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught at the 2.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
From the 2.
That keeps the score Patriots 66. Chiefs
changes
42.
there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And this is secured by the Patriots.
The onside kick is recovered by New England.
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What's that? Torpedo! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he works it past the 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of
Parker, I have to
17
tell you,
yards.
just one word keeps coming to mind
the
from watching
Patriot
them this
first down.
afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Here goes that. Nitty, what's up? Torpedo!
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass,
second
though.
and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Here goes that. Crazy, 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 crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For Christian Watson.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to start throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
From the gun on third down, it's May. And this time he's got the hook down. It's complete. He's converted once on fourth down.
6 yards.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say the red team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message with your coach for this final drive of the exciting game?
Murray's pass. Incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore.
Don't forget what has happened after.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And not much here as they get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
There on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Third down and 9.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hit.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. That's to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of the first down.
On down.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 5. Here goes that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be caught. And the coverage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.